Hi, I'm State Master Counselor of Indiana DeMolay 2013 to 2014, and my name is Sunny Atwall.
It's Sunny Atwall.
I really wish I could be there today, but unfortunately, and fortunately at the same time, I am in India. See India through my window.
However, for the next 15 minutes, I am going to be teaching you how to deal with a problem and an issue that most chapters face and deal with.
Membership. But like, Sunny, what makes you like so ready to teach us about membership? Well, I'm glad you asked that, random guy. I have my PMCMSA and my Blue Honor Key. For the PMCMSA, you need to reach a membership quota of 12 members for the year, and for the Blue Honor Key, you have to be the first line signer for 10 petitions. So I think I'm pretty credible on the topic. And luckily for you, I'm going to teach you my foolproof guarantee technique, which will help you get members in no time. Now, when it comes to membership, I have 5 very important rules that must be followed.
Now, just to go over those really quickly. 1. Don't sell DeMolay. 2. Know your target. 3. The 2 events clause. 4. Term plan ready. 5. Have fun.
1. Do not sell DeMolay. 2. Know your target. 3. The 2 events clause. 4. Have a term plan ready. 5. Have fun. But let's start with number 1. Don't sell DeMolay. Now, the one thing you have to understand is that when I mean don't sell DeMolay, I mean don't sell it. But when you're talking about it to your friends, you're selling DeMolay. So before I go on any further, let's watch a professional.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the original Quick Chop. The fastest, easiest, safest way to chop, mince, or dice any vegetable, guaranteed. Here's how it works. Just place the vegetable on the board, give it a tap, and you've got finely shredded cabbage in seconds for crunchy coleslaw. If you like salads, put all your ingredients in at the same time. Chicken salad, ham salad, even shrimp salad is all done with just a few taps. It has the power to chop nuts, almonds, walnuts, pecans. Use them for toppings for ice cream sundaes. Quick Chop even has the muscle to crush ice. Amazing. Make delicious mouth-watering salsa in seconds. It even works on tough vegetables like potatoes.
What did you notice? Well, first of all, the Quick Chop is the fastest and quickest and best thing to use. Well, of course he's gonna say that. He's trying to sell the product. That's why a lot of your friends question you when you say that DeMolay is the best organization ever or it's really, really fun, because they know you're gonna say you're in it. Billy Mays doesn't try to sell you the Quick Chop. He tries to sell you a product that you would like if you like chicken salad, shrimp salad, ham salad. Oh, you have a tough time topping potatoes? Let us chop that for you. And ice? Amazing. He shows you the value behind the product, but he also tells you if you like these things, then you will like this product. It's the same exact way with DeMolay. Do you like basketball? Do you like bowling? Do you like playing card games? Well, DeMolay is the organization for you. And it provides a father figure role, and it offers scholarships. Amazing. So the important lesson I want you to take away from not selling DeMolay is don't try to sell the organization as a whole. It's too hard to do that. Just try and sell what DeMolay offers and what it can do for you, and why you would want to join it. Now let's move on to number 2. Know your target. Realistically, every single speech you give for DeMolay should be different. Not everyone is going to be interested in the same exact thing, and that's what makes DeMolay so great, is that we are so diverse on the events that we hold. And why do you think the speeches need to be different? It's because we all come from different backgrounds. You're going to have people who join because they love basketball, and you're going to have those that join because they've been bullied at school, and DeMolay seems like an opportunity not to get bullied. You have those who are just going to want to join because of the scholarship opportunities. It doesn't really matter what the reason is. So it's very, very important that we all understand the different backgrounds of people and the different interests that others have.
Because we're gonna use that information and take advantage of it.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna interest them into the organization, and maybe if they like it, they'll want to join. So the important thing to take away from rule number 2 is that you need to understand that somebody is coming from a different background than you or I, and they are interested in different things. So tailor the speech to that specific person. Now let's move on to rule number 3, the 2 events clause. The way the 2 events clause works is that you do not mention DeMolay at all. You simply invite them by saying, hey, a bunch of friends and I are gonna go bowling tonight. Do you maybe want to come and hang out with us? To which they're always gonna respond, yeah, I don't really have much going on tonight.
And if they don't respond like that, tell them to go chug a glass of orange juice.
Anyways, they're gonna understand that DeMolay is an actual organization because you and your friends are gonna be talking about it, and you never have to actually bring it up. If they don't bring it up to you, then that's fine, because the next thing you do is, hey, next week we're gonna go like mini golfing, so do you want to come to that as well? Which they'll respond, yeah, I don't really have anything going on then either. Now, if they don't come up to you and ask you about DeMolay at the second or first event, by the second event you should at least present the option to them saying, hey, you know, this is an organization, you look like you've had fun, we do this kind of stuff all the time, do you think you may be interested in joining? This is a very hands-off approach. You're not pressuring them, you're not trying to trick them, you're just bringing them into an event, they have fun, and if they find the fun and they see the fun that you all are having, they're gonna want to join every single time, because what person does not want to have fun? I have used this technique for almost every single one of the members I have initiated for the Blue Honor Key that I have. The 3 that are awaiting to join and have asked me about DeMolay have only gone to one of the fun events that we brought them to, which was a Pacers game, and they have been asking me for information about it since, because they had so much fun at the Pacers game. So the important thing to take away from rule number 3 is to just be hands off, don't pressure them, and invite them to a couple of the fun events that you guys are having so they see the fun and they'll eventually join. Now I have a saying, and it is, it doesn't matter why people join, it matters why they stay. Initiating members is easy, people do it all the time, but it's keeping them that's the hard part. So no matter how well you tailor the speech and how well you sell DeMolay and how many members you get in, it does not matter a bit if you do not retain those members. So now we have come to rule number 4, term planning. A lot of people think of term planning and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so much work, why would I want to do all of that? A good term plan can honestly take about 30 minutes. All you have to do is write the dates of the events that you want to hold. The actual planning comes from committees or from inside the chapter meetings and during rec nights whenever you guys have time. I can guarantee you that you will lose a lot of members if you do not have a term plan and an organized way of letting events be known. Speedway chapter did not used to have term plans, and we initiated people but we never retained them. It was once we started using a term plan that we started retaining more and more members. This is because there's always something fun that's planned on the calendar and we always know when it's going to be. The dates may change and that's fine, but it's about the principle of knowing that that fun event is going to be happening that lets the members still want to be involved. The term plan that I had used for my chapter, and which I tell everyone to use because it is the easiest and most beneficial way of retaining your members, is having 2 fun events and then an initiation. This is because you can have those 2 events to try and bring the members in, and then once the initiation is performed, it's not all boring because there's 2 more fun events that are happening afterwards that are going to keep bringing them back because they see that this is a fun organization. This also allows a chance for them to bring their friends to the 2 events and allow them to use the same exact system, and then you guys will be flourishing as members. So the important thing to take away from rule number 4 is that you need to have a term plan so that people can know the fun events are going to be happening. Try your hardest not to cancel those events. And now this brings us to our final, but probably the most important rule, have fun. DeMolay is supposed to be a fun organization, and that should be something that people look forward to. Something that everyone should be looking forward to. If you're not having fun, then there's something wrong. The more fun that people see you have through DeMolay, the more people are going to want to join.
It's now question and answer time.
So one common question amongst all of you is going to be, So like I've been working on this friend and he just does not want to join, and I keep persisting. How do I go about that? My answer to that question is honestly, we're not going to be able to get every single person we approach to join. And if you continuously try to get them to, and you invite them and you do the 2 events clause and they still are very persistent on saying no, then you can't get them, and just forget about it at the time being. Because if you continue to have fun and other of their friends join and they realize how much fun it is, then eventually you might be able to get them to join. Another question of yours might be, I don't know about this friend of mine, his parents seem very, very adamant against it, and that's the reason he doesn't want to join, or that's the reason he can't join. The way you approach something like that is you can easily go up to them and talk to them yourselves and talk about the history of DeMolay, because a lot of people do not talk about the history, and a lot of parents like the history, and then you can talk about the 7 cardinal virtues of a DeMolay and what the organization really teaches. You can go into the more serious side of it, and that might strike their fancy. Or you can get an advisor if they're willing to talk about it, invite the parents to an event and have the advisors talk to them about it. Well, hey Sonny, one of my friends that I try to get to join is telling all of my other friends that it's a cult, that it's a stupid organization, and it's not worth their time. Well, the easy and simple solution to that problem is doing the 2 events clause. For your friends who think that this is a crazy organization, once you show them that you guys do normal things like bowling and basketball, they're not going to really think it's a crazy organization. They're going to see it as something that they want to join. Now this brings us to our conclusion. Let's go over the 5 rules really quickly. 1. Do not sell DeMolay. 2. Know your target. 3. The 2 events clause. 4. Having a term plan ready. And 5. Having fun. If you implement these 5 rules into your chapter, I guarantee that you will have success, and I guarantee you will have a huge rise in membership. If you have any questions at all, and if you have any concerns or anything, any issue, anything, please contact me. Please message me on Facebook, email me, call me. I don't care what the communication is. I'm always here to help.